Alright guys, what's up everyone, this is JWonggg and new fighting game came out, Smash Bros. Ultimate. So I'm not a professional Smash Bros. Player, but I do enjoy playing new fighting games, and I guess, you know, this is one of those things where why not? Let's try a tutorial beginner's guide if you guys are interested in learning Smash, or, you know, like you never touched Smash before or dabbled a little bit, you know, the Toys R Us stores growing up as a kid. But now you're like, you know what, I gotta switch, I want an Ultimate, boom, let's go. So I'm going to give you 9 steps on what you need to do, right? I believe, yeah, 9 steps. So first step is unlocking all the characters. You start off 8 characters in the game, so there's 74 characters now, like total. And then it was really a tedious process. Obviously you could just play there's a bunch of ways to do it, World of Light, story mode, right? But the fastest way to do it is you put the timer to 10 minutes, let the time run out, then you just kill the character, and then challenger appears. Would be Ness. I think that's the first character unlocked in general. And after that, you reset the game, change the language. By changing the language, it auto resets, and then you make a new stock, a new rule set where you do 1 stock, and then you kill yourself, and then you get another challenger appear, and you keep doing it until it stops doing it, and then you have to do classic mode, and then you'll get the characters like that. But if you do lose in your matchups in general, you're gonna have to change it up where you have to wait for this door to open and you fight the rematch as possible. But it is a 10-minute cooldown. So to me, for me, I'm probably not the best player in general, or even a proficient, not a mass. I'm like a whack. And it took me 5 hours. It probably take other people 2-3 hours, but it took me 5 hours just because, you know, I lost probably like 15 matches and have to wait 10 minutes per cooldown, so that's a long time, right? But after that, which is step 2, when you're done with that, we go to training mode, right? Training mode, and try out characters that interest you. So right now, I like Roy, so I'm gonna pick Roy. Let's go with the pink color. Yeah, pink color. I picked a Final Destination, so it's easier for people to understand like what I'm gonna be showing. And you know, obviously I'm using a game controller, no joysticks here. So let's go to step 3, understanding the moveset. So moveset, there's a lot of different moves. So there's like a smash attack, tilt attacks, and special moves. So, and also neutral moves. So obviously this is his neutral move, neutral A attack. Jump is X, right? Jump is X. And then you could do jump, attack, neutrals as well. So then when you start holding directions and pressing the button, so if you do forward and press A at the same time, you get a smash attack. If you do up A at the same time, you get a up attack, right? Down A, same thing, right? So there's no back A. Back A, the character turns around and it just becomes the forward smash attack, right? And then now you have your tilts, right? What I mean by tilts, you have to hold the direction down. So let's say you're holding down like this when you're crouching, and then when you press attack, he does this little poke. Same thing with forward. He'll do this instead of like the neutral. This is a neutral. This is his forward attack, right? And then the up one, which is a little hard to do because sometimes you might get like an accidental jump and everything, is this. The up air. Up tilts, I mean, sorry. And then obviously you have the air specials. This is your neutral air. This is your forward air. This is your back air. That's the only time when a character really has a back attack, is when the back is turned like this, and then you do back air. So it's different from the forward attack. It looks different. And then you have the up air, right? So that's his normal move set. So then the special moves is you have a neutral B, right? You get so this is a charged sword attack, and then you have a down B, which is this counter, right? And then you have his up B, which is the uppercut. So that's the moveset. You need to make sure you understand the moveset and you kind of remember what your character is capable of, right? So now let's go with step 4, where understanding the game mechanics, right? So what game mechanics they have? So you have obviously block, right, which is shield, but if you hold it too long, it's gonna break and stun you and they get a free combo, right? You don't want that. You definitely don't want that. So let's reset. And then you obviously you have a grab. So your grab button is the L button, right? So this is the L button, but you can also grab from block. So if you hold block and you press A, it'll cancel into a grab automatically. So you know, just in case if you're curious, when this is your dash grab, but if you want to do like dash, block, and then grab, you know, you do situations like that, right? And then with grabs also, you can grab them and throw them in different directions. So you have a down like that, right? Which smacks him down. You get a little cool combo, and then you have a forward one, throws him further off, and then you have an up one, which throws him high. So you kind of like you chase them and everything, and then there's a back one. Let's say if you're your back just towards the ledge, you want to throw them away towards that way, right? Makes sense. So now also there's also other mechanics such as like rolling. If you hold block and you roll, this will make yourself invincible during the roll, which kind of helps you in a lot of situations in general. And also there's another thing where you can fast fall. So let's say you jump like this, right? And you see how it's slow, but if you tap down, you'll fall automatically. And you can see a little spark that kind of triggers it, that tells you that you did it correctly. So you can do it with attacks as well. So make sure your attacks. And then there's also a short hop, right? Short hop is a little difficult because you kind of have to tap the X button a little bit. But what's useful, and I don't know if it's in this in other games as well, but if you hit X and A at the same time, no matter how hard, you'll always do a short hop attack. So I'm not sure if this is in the game in general, but this is pretty useful, I would say. And you see how fast I can move like this, but I mean obviously I'm not fast compared to pro players, but this is pretty cool. I like this a lot. It makes me feel good about myself, right? So that's the game mechanics and just basic. Obviously there's also parry as well, which is a new feature in this game. So let me try to implement that somehow. Obviously I'm not really too good at it, right? So you gotta kind of time it and let go at the same time. You see that? That's where it's a parry, and supposedly you could get an attack after. You can punish. So obviously you could do it just off of normal. It's not just projectiles and anything. But it's something that you'll probably have to stay in training mode and practice a lot, right? And then so that's game mechanics. So now, what are your moves to come back on the stage? So obviously there's a ledge, right? People are gonna smack you away. So if you get smacked, you have to learn, right? So obviously everyone has a double jump. But if you get hit in the air like this while you use your double jump and you get smacked, you don't have a double jump. But anytime you get smacked off the ledge while you're on the ground, you have access to a double jump like you see from Kenna's doing. And that's your up B. Your up B is usually your to-go move in terms of most characters that will get back on the stage. So Roy, his uppercut, see, he'll automatically grab the ledge. Some characters forward B, which is an advancing special, like Ken has a Tatsu, he could use that also to get back on the ledge, obviously. So it's one of those things, but usually when you're from down here, right, up B is your best choice. So that is the key to survival, so don't forget about that. And then that is step 5. So step 6, what are your zoning moves? So with Roy, think about the pokes and everything, your jump attacks and everything, and after learning all the movesets, what do you poke with, right? So this is a poke right here, this is a poke. Obviously some character has projectiles. So I like using this move right here because it has really good range. Like this. This is his his neutral air. Sorry. So I don't know the terms that well, but I'm trying to learn. So this has good range, really pushes them far and everything, which is pretty nice, right? So I'll say that's pretty much step 6, knowing your zoning moves by understanding. So you could kind of space it out, because it's not really a traditional fighting game where that you're just in there and it's back and forth. It's a lot of jumping, a lot of running around and everything, right? So you kind of have to really understand how to use your moves and not just think about walk forward and do this, right? You really have to really just move around and understand the moves and think about, oh, this move looks like it's really good to use as a poke in general, right? So now let's go with step 7. What are your kill moves? So let's set the computer to 100 damage, right? So to make it easier, obviously some characters can kill before. So some of the kill moves, right, you kind of want to test your moves in the attack, right? So obviously this is a regular attack. Obviously the more percentage you deal on opponent, the different knockback you'll hit opponents. So Royce's best kill move is forward smash attack, where you have to be up close and boom, this will kill, right? At 109%. So you have to be up close like this, like that, right? But you have to understand, because if I do it from here, it might not kill. Oh no, it would. Never mind. Hold on. That shouldn't have happened. So like this, you see that, the tip. So the tip wouldn't have killed, but so you have to hit like in the inside where it will always kill. So different moves as well. Like see that, like that will knock them back further as well. So you have to think about a lot of situations in that case, right? So understanding your kill moves and like what moves will like kind of knock them back further and everything will really help like a lot in terms of like how to like get the win, how to take away the stock, and you know, so forth and so forth. So a lot of characters have like a lot of different type of kill moves. It could be from smash attack, it could be from tilts, it could be from grabs. So you just have to kind of like know, like, and just, you know, try it out in training mode. That's what training mode is there for. So now let's go with step 8. What are your combos? So I would say my combos are kind of lackluster right now, but you know, it's just kind of like this, right? Like simple stuff like that, and then force them to come back, and then do this, right? And eventually he's gonna come back, and that's gonna pretty much kill him right here. So you know, stuff like that, like little combos. Like it's not like traditional combos where it's like natural. Like you have to really chase them because they can really move like left, right, directional influence even when you're getting hit. So it's a lot of reactions involving combos, and obviously the higher percentage you're on, it's harder for the opponent to like kind of shake out of it. It's like you're more of in a dazed stun. So it's a lot to consider, and that's something that you can practice in training mode, obviously by including the percentage from 0 or you know, increasing it to like further, so you know, so you're aware of the situation. And then the last step, which is step 9, I would say, is fighting against the computer. Obviously learning everything you have, like understanding the moveset and you know, practicing the combos and everything, you know. So I would say that's really helpful. Like you want to practice how to do stuff like that, right? Boom, you know, just make sure you understand how to like to use your movesets while you're fighting against a moving target. That's something I like kind of talked about in general, right? But it's something that's really important to learn as well. But yeah, I mean, this is Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, and like this is my little easy day 1 beginner guide. And yeah, I really hope you guys learned a lot, and let me know in the comments below if I said anything wrong, or if I did anything right, or I explained it a little better for you guys that really want to pick up Smash, for people that don't know how to play Smash. And yeah, I mean, in the future I'll probably do some like online matches and put some more match plays of me playing and understanding the game in terms of the meta from there. So thanks for watching. Please share, please subscribe to the channel and all that good stuff, and we'll see you at the next video. Peace.